Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco.
I'm Chris.
And today we have a big haul. Bunch of signed books. Some stuff we picked up at a con. Starting off real quick, though, with one thing I didn't pick up at a con. I actually got this at the shop we work at. Pops Comics right there.
Pops Comics.
Anyway, I picked up a Daredevil. What is this number? 48.
Comics.
I knew it was something 8. I want to say 78. But this one's a little fun. I actually got the Easter egg hidden underneath my finger. First of all, amazing Stiltman cover.
Easter egg? If it wasn't intended to be there? Or like, I don't know what to call it.
I don't know what it would be if it's not. Anyway, it's a great cover. This is actually probably, unironically, my favorite Stiltman cover, which is, I know, a funny statement to say. But I do love, there's some really cool Stiltman covers, and he first starts off in Daredevil and has some cool ones. But
I
anyway.
like that he looks like he just went like, whoops, dropped ya.
Yeah, there underneath Daredevil's hand is ass pain.
No one knows why.
Well, again, like that's just, it's gotta be one of those where the artist is just like, I'm gonna sneak that in there and see if anybody calls me out.
Did it mean to say aspirin?
There's no way. Maybe it's one of those things. It's like, hopefully they kind of look at it and it's in their, your brain changes things, and it's like they'll think it just says aspirin. Also, why would it? This is like a movie theater or something. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, really cool cover, fun Easter egg. I might have this one already. I don't think I do. I desperately need to do some reorganizing. But anyway, on to the stuff we picked up at the cons. I found a big long box of $5 blank covers, so I picked up Jeepers Creepers. I've never seen this one before, so that one's a lot of fun. Big fan of Jeepers Creepers. Really like those, well, the first two. I think there's more after that.
More?
I think. Or they're going to make another one? I don't remember. But I've only watched the first two, if that's all that exists or more that exist. And then picked up another Geiger. I have a Geiger done by my good friend Echo right there. But it's one of those things, I wish to pick up more, and they're kind of hard to come by, so I saw one for $5, couldn't pass it up. That's it. Other than getting books signed, we got a massive 31 comics signed by Jenny Frison, and then there's a sketch cover at the end as well. Not by Jenny Frison. We got a sketch cover by Stuart Sayger. Frison doesn't do sketches. We really wanted her to do a Wonder Woman, but she doesn't do sketches. Did you know that by becoming a channel member, you have a chance to win books like these at the end of each month? Check out the video on my homepage to learn more. So starting off, we got a couple of Red Sonjas, and she kind of flew through these. She had an assortment of markers, different colors, so she was kind of just going through really quick. Kind of as I was unbagging them, she was signing them. So got a variety of different ones here. Of course, I picked two at the beginning with the same color. But then we have a World Tree. This is the 1 in 10. One of my favorite covers of hers. I like, so it's red, but on top of that green, like it really just blends in. And but it's still, it would have looked different if it was just black. And it's not quite. It is definitely dark, but I really like it.
It's like that dark red.
Yes, but anyway, super sweet cover. I love this one so much. I didn't get anything. The CGC and CBCS were there. We didn't get anything verified. I just wanted some signed books, and I wasn't really expecting to spend so much on a sketch cover. But we'll get to that in a little bit. So then now we're on to Wonder Woman. Got a lot of different ones there. And I also like I said, I mean, she zoomed through these. She really did. Now, granted, I don't know if she, has kind of certain spots that she always signs certain books. Now, also, some of these is like, I don't know how much she signs random books, but I feel like her placement's pretty solid on these. Like, overall. She is free for the first 3, and then after that, it's just $5 a book. So, maybe, maybe she is used to signing a lot of these just kind of like random books, But, yeah, like I said, I mean, I was pretty happy with where all of them were signed. And
I think that one will look better gold. I wish you didn't forget your paint pens.
Yeah. Did we ever get the gold one? Oh, maybe not. I don't think we did. We never went back to we talked about it, never went back to the art store.
Yeah.
That one's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's also a red, a really dark red.
Yeah. Well, so she was just signing with Sharpies, so I think it, just kind of blends in. Silvers are one of the better ones. You get a dark background and the silver, and it really pops. Now, this is not every Frison book we own either. We had some other ones, and I definitely...
all my Frison Wonder Womans.
I mean, it's definitely most. So
only 2 Frison of one book. We'll get to it, though.
She was late.
Wait, no, we already got to those. The Red Sonias.
She was late, and I had to kind of wait for her. So she had some, like, I don't know how many. She has, like, 15 or so different, like, covers books on her table. And so I flipped through all of them. And there's some that I definitely was like, dang, I forgot about that one. So, like, I know I got a Power Rangers one that is somewhere. Oh, this one. I thought you were talking about that one. I was like, there's one in front of me. I really like that. Red really pops on that one because it's a lighter background.
Yeah. And the red on the Wonder Woman's darker too, so it kind of matches.
Yeah, very, very solid. All right, off next to some Harleys. Is that the first green one? Maybe.
Yeah. This one's interesting because with it being pink, it kind of almost looks like a dark pink.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah, red is just a dark pink, but you know what I mean. It doesn't look like a red; it looks like a dark pink.
It really does blend in, and
well, not blend in, but
but it looks seamless.
Yeah, it matches. Kind of same with this one a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
If it didn't go on her chin,
yeah,
I think that's the part where it really becomes noticeable. This is maybe one of the newest ones I have.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong signing on a white background. And then not a lot of negative space, but still, she found a good spot to sign it. Like that one a lot. And then so
another green.
The last Harley, but leading into the first of the Poison Ivies. So I got that one there. And to my knowledge, I did get every single Poison Ivy she's ever done signed. I think. I don't think I'm missing any. If I am, let me know. But yeah, I even got the ones on Catwoman and stuff.
Yeah, tell us if there's a one in whatever that we missed.
Oh, actually, God, wow. I was like, where's the signature on that one? I was struggling to find that one. It's in her hair. A lot of these darker ones, it looks like she did silver. But again, they just kind of pop.
I think the bright green would look better on this one here.
If it would have came through, I think a bright green on this dark background, you might not even see it. But the silver always comes through. Because even then, like that one's kind of dark in some areas, and it's alright. I mean, mostly bright, I'd say, and it still kind of gets lost.
This might be our only black sharp. Oh, no,
No.
Next one.
I kind of struggle debating on which ones I like the most. It's just as far as cover for Poison Ivy. I love that one. I love this one. And then the last one I got here, I love that one as well. Back to the green.
I liked that purple one the best. That was my favorite.
I can't decide. Oh, there's just so many flowers on this one. It's so pretty. So that's all the Jenny Frison books we got signed. Again, 31 of those. Had we gotten a little bit more organized beforehand, probably would have had some more. Now, again, we would have loved to show you, or shown you, a sketch from Jenny Frison, but she does not do them. So I was kind of walking around and got talking to Stuart Sayger, which is a really cool dude. Really, really fun to talk to.
Cons
yeah, he shows up at a lot of cons in this area. And he's just a dude that'll just sit there and talk to you about art and like the artists he likes and the way different people do different things. It was really cool. I'm over there actually waiting. I get there and there's, it's one of those things you don't necessarily know what a lot of these artists and writers and stuff look like. You just read books and you see their names on it and you might really like them and know them by their name, but have no idea what they actually look like. So there was a guy, who was an older guy, talking to Stuart Sayger when I first went up to his table, and I'm sure he was probably somebody, because there's all types of really awesome people at this convention. It was at Galaxycon Columbus. I gathered from their conversation that he's an inker. That's it. So, but anyway, I'm sure that was somebody that I could recognize if I knew his name. But anyway, so then, you know, I finally get to talk to Stuart Sayger, and we're chatting. I had a variety of different blanks I had brought with me. I brought a Wonder Woman, like I said, hoping for Jenny Frison. Then I just kind of brought some other little random ones. And like I had a Batman 181 facsimile, the first appearance of Poison Ivy, and I was tempted to let him do a Poison Ivy. That was definitely probably next in line. But what I ended up letting them work on was Dracula, the new James Tynion book. That came out with a blank. And some of you may have seen this already. I've shown it off on Instagram and my live stream. But we have this awesome sketch cover here. A few people I've shown it to didn't realize it was a sketch. They're like, oh, cool. I haven't seen that cover before. And I'm like, and you never will again. Yeah, super, super cool. I like that the name's kind of like washed out into darkness.
Yeah. You can kind of see it there.
Yeah, the only
almost, the way the black is almost kind of looks like it's been burned into it.
Yeah. I love all the misty fogginess of it. Basically, I told him, you know, I wanted him kind of drenched in shadows and then just kind of the piercing white of his skin popping out. And that's all the direction I gave him. I didn't tell him do all this cool blood, maybe rain, whatever's coming down, you know, there's some liquids dropping and it's in black and white, so we don't know what it is. That definitely really makes the piece pop, I think. It's very cool without the rain, but the rain, like,
yeah,
makes it explode. So, yeah, very, very excited to have this and add this to the collection. My first sketch done by someone other than Echo. So my good friend Echo's been doing some sketches for me. I don't know how many I have now. I lost track. Maybe like, I think close to 10 from Echo. Maybe 9. I can't remember now. But, and they're kind of scattered around the background there. And then there's one right there. Actually, no, 2 right there. One, well, hold on. There we go. 1 right there. And then 1 right there. Anyway. And so I got another one now by somebody else. So Stuart Sayger did that one. Really, really cool dude. If nothing else, if you get to go to a convention, he's there. Strike up a chat with him. He's really, really fun to talk to.
She's sleeping.
Anyway, but that's all we have for you today. Again, thank you all so much for watching. We just did a His Tank video. If you didn't watch that, the thing is,
you're bad.
It's sweet.
You're a bad person.
It's rad. It's really, really cool.
If you watch our videos, you're a good person.
Maybe the best thing we've opened all year. Has there been another HasLab this year?
No.
I can't remember. It's probably the coolest thing we've opened.
There would have been.
Yeah. But anyway, but yeah. So that was super cool. And then, what's the other video we got coming up? Marvel Legends opening. We're going to do some Marvel Legends.
The Marvel Knights wave.
Marvel Knights, I lost his name already. We were just talking about Mindless one. Very excited about that wave. Pretty banger wave. There's really only like one that I don't care for in that wave, but I mean overall very, very solid. Let me know what you all think. What's the coolest book we got signed? What do you think about
what's a cool book you have signed?
My new sketch cover. Have you got some sketch sketch covers are expensive to get into. So for those that don't know, this cost me $200. So they are pricey to get into. But, I mean, this is mine, you know? Like, nobody else has this. This is mine. And it's pretty freaking rad.
That's my favorite cover, Wonder Woman cover I have is the one Echo did for me.
Yeah.
I really love that one.
Yeah, I mean...
And I can't wait for more.
Anytime you get something that... I don't know. And it's not for everybody. And it's going to be, like I said, it's a pricey thing. It's definitely not for everybody. But for those, again, that have been watching the channel for a while, I was like getting big keys. You know, you see I got these big monster keys on my wall here. And that's kind of where I was going. And there's still some big keys I want to get, don't get me wrong. But then...
And impossible to shop for because everything he wants is expensive.
Not everything. Anyway, then once I started getting sketch covers from Echo, like that changed my whole trajectory.
It's like a key in its own right.
In a way, it is. You know, it's like because it has this special factor, and it's mine. You know what I mean? And it's one of a kind. It's really cool.
And it's made by our good friend Echo, very kind possum person. And
then now so I got my first sketch by somebody else. Probably gonna limit. Again, like if I had more money, I'd be getting sketches all the time. But I would love to see what other kind of sketches people have. So, you know, tag me on Instagram or something like that. If you got some cool stuff you want to show off.
I was this close once to buying a sketch at a con. By just some small artist, too. That was the thing.
Yeah.
They weren't no big-named artists. They just had a really good sketch on their table. So, look at those small artists. It helps them.
Yeah. And I'm not... Yeah, definitely not, like, have to just do it from, you know, established... you know, comic artists and stuff like that. I just like having something cool and unique, and as long as it presents well and it looks cool, like that's really all that matters to me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye, Oreo. Ha 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 ha!